Every time again, day after day, year after year, minute after minute, you are experiencing that which you are not. It goes on until you finally see, I am not that. And then I know what I am. It's just appearances coming out of me, out of my existence, out of my mind. What do they say? They say they are not important. That's what they say. They point to you, the seer. But you are pulled out of your own source into the appearances. And there you start to judge, to change, to dislike, to want. You divide yourself every time again in the appearances that points to your oneness. Happiness is not on this world. Happiness is union with the God inside, with your own true self. You feel it. You feel yourself. They brought me gold or platina or silver or the most beautiful stuff of the world. I push it away for this beingness that I am. And when I am this beingness, all the stuff of the world comes to me. Because there is no limit between me and what is appearing. But I am not wanting anything. I am so happy in myself. That's the only happiness that will last. When my body drops away, it will be more, even more and deeper. Go inside with your attention. You can see the energy entering through your eyes, through your throat, down to the place where your heart is, the hollow heart, the space where the heart is beating. Go in there. It's limitless. It's the limitless space of the soul. Keep this with you. To find happiness, we must create a possibility, and this is what creation is. It's the place full of possibilities to discover what you are. You are happiness. Sorry. but you lost it in creation because it's so attractive. In the beginning, God created the world. The God is the purity in yourself, created the world to discover this purity. And God created this world, and then He Himself went into this world, in this creation, as God. And we are this one beingness who went into the creation, in our creation, in the world. But while God went into it and stayed as God, we were the same oneness, but we went into the creation not as God, but as ourself, as I. God is the I am, that is the totality. And we are separating ourselves from this I am into the I. I am important. It has to be that way because God is all the time in this I. He is the I am. Inside your I, the little one, the person, inside your I is the I am, which is God. God lives here. He's guiding you through all events and adventures and happenings. If you listen, it goes smoothly and softly. And if you are unwilling, you will be pushed into more adventures. And if you understand finally that you are not this I, but you are the I am, which is all, then you return. Then it's over. Then it's the understanding that you are this one creator, creating this imaginary world to discover that you are this oneness. So you yourself, the inner self, the I am, the God, created all this to discover that He is not, or you are not, all this apparently painful happenings or the wantings and so on, but you are the one seeing it. So God stayed as God in the creation. He came to guide us and to help us. But we went into the creation as I, as the little person. And God is in the little person, traveling together with this person back to this loving light. If you understand that and you see this happens not with you only, but with all people around you who are nagging and ignoring because they haven't understood yet that God is with them, then you can understand their unhappiness. First, be strong for yourself. Understand what you are. And then you can understand the others. And then you see that there is no difference between you and the others because it's all the one I am in all forms. The lion says, if he could speak, I am, and he would take the meat of the other because he wants to go on living. And the people in the street say, I am, and they take the money of you because they want to buy something. And it's all misunderstanding of the one I am. So the people steal of each other because they want to feel good, but it's God inside them that's guarding them and showing them and making them feel don't do it, but they don't listen because they don't understand who they are and who the other is. But it takes time, but they too will reach the state of I amness. I am is all. If you hurt somebody, you hurt yourself. It's true, there's only one I am in all, but it's divided in little I, me, no, you. And in practical state of the life, you forget it. This the veil of ignorance, and then you see the other. What's he doing now? Oh, he's taking my bike. Of course, you act like that. You don't say from, oh, it's I am. It's so good. Take my bike. No, that's not the. You have to fully feel your own I amness also to make it worthwhile and not let it be used by other ignorant, selfish egos. But that's one of the parts of what all can happen in this world of imagination. But you will find out that you will never misuse others or take something away. You will always be happy when somebody else is happy, because it's the God inside, the I amness. It's God in his own creation. That's you are, what you are. And God's forgetting it in there. The most of us, he's forgetting that. He plays that. And in many, he's waking up. And in the ones that he woke up really, there's no more creation, no more imagination. God will know what he is by us. And when you know, you will be happy. You will not find happiness in the world. You will only feel compassion for the others. That's the whole. You are not the little I, but you are I am. I am God. Sometimes you are struck by lightning, by an insight of what you really are. And this moment, it touches the eternity. And you need to stay there in that energy of bliss. But we live in time, and time passes. So the moment of insight also passes. As soon as you feel the insight, your truth inside what you are, and you open your eyes and see the world again, it is the homework, you might say, to have this insight spread over the day, over the imaginary world where we live in, because it is there, the world, and we live in it. We feel it, we experience it like that. So this truth that hits you makes you aware of your own being, and you are not this human body in this form, in the creation, in the imagination. But you are in it because you experience it that way, and it has been so for ages in time-bound moments. But the truth is just a split second. And now it is the duty or the work we need to do to have this insight spread over the hours of the day until the deep sleep brings us back to this beautiful inside, because in deep sleep we are in that place, that placeless place. That's our home, but we are not aware of this feeling because the mind has taken over and it cannot enter this deep sleep state. And we are not aware because the mind is not there. But consciousness, your higher consciousness, is known. It is a feeling. As soon as you wake up, you feel a glow of warmth. Where have you been? What have you dreamt? But it was not that you went somewhere or you dreamt something. It was what you really are. And that feeling, that is your job, your work, your task, or your yes, it's what you are, and you like to stay there. So it doesn't, that moment doesn't stay because the daily moments come back. You need to do this or that, but while doing that, you can put yourself back in this feeling of bliss. The bliss was there a moment, but it's not gone. It's with you in the day. So the more you concentrate on that feeling, what you are, the more it will stay with you. And although the day is there with all the duties and the talks of anybody or the work that you do, this bliss is there. So concentrate on the bliss and the rest will go by itself. Meditation, concentration, that will help. That will bring you in this state of bliss. What is already there, but you don't run and walk away from it, or you don't forget it anymore.